Let's start in the beginning. Old Tedster loves nothing more than shredding a new toy, ripping his stuffing out, or defuzzing a ball, like it was going to be a deep fried piece of KFC succulent chicken at the end of it all. Anyway, this ball had had the defuzz treatment. It had been frozen on the ground and put through multiple cycles of summer and winter, until one day it popped out of the bush. And placed on the side ready for the trash. What am I going to do with this old tennis ball? And what I'm going to do here is draw around him. What I need is the inside shape of his mouth, not the outside. But the clay that I'm going to use will shrink by about 10%. So the thought is, if I draw the outside line of his mouth and run the clay to that, by the time it's dried out and shrunk and fired, it should be about right. So here I am making the top half of his mouth and the bottom half, 2 sets of teeth. You see, so what I'm doing is I'm just going to get them into the basic shape of the teeth and gums. One for the top, one for the bottom, and there you go. This is the next day. So just a bit of refining there to get the teeth to bite, get them to fit into each other. And there you go. And that took a bit of fiddling, but it got there in the end. And then just shape the teeth. And you have to be very careful at this stage. If you crack it, it's pretty much game over. So at this point I didn't want to try to put it inside the ball because it hadn't shrunk yet, it hadn't been through the kiln, so it was a bit of a guess whether it would fit or not. And that's his nose made. There he is, waiting for his teeth to be cooked. And now what I'm just going to do is put a little bit of makeover fundamentals over there. It's going to need loads more paint, but I just thought I'd give it a quick coat of that before it goes in the kiln. And there he is in the kiln, ready to be bisque fired. Close the lid, and there we go. Let's turn it on up to 1060 degrees centigrade. And while he's cooking, oh, Dream Girl! Or it could be Soft Touch, LA Trend. What's it going to be? I think we might go for the yellow one. I think that might suit him quite nicely. More sort of like his original colour. Oh, here comes the drill. So there was a lot of drilling. There's his eyes, his nose, and he's even got a goatee. He's going to need all his eyes putting on there, and he's going to need a really nice haircut, so I'm going to have to take him to the hairdressers for that. And that's the Mako fundamentals. Oh, he's going to look a handsome boy at the end of this. Oh, look at that hair.